Okay, here's a video about adding the rail securement. I have the spots where I want them. I'm going to put little dots. I like the spot where I did them on the previous unit. I'm going to put little dots. Where is it? Just looking for a Sharpie. Okay, so we're in mark. Where are these two spots here? They seem to have no incident with other holes, but seem to be pretty much center and can be done from outside of the case. And that's the key, those are the key things I need to think of. So let's very quickly and crudely remove these rails from this powder coated plate. I'm gonna put the screws right here. Try not to lose them, drop them anywhere. One rail, and if you notice this rail has a so 4 1/4-inch flatheads and the plate out of those 2 brackets. Plate goes in there. These are the bracket systems / mounting systems. On other units, 10 unit, I will actually have a thin plate that goes on the back that has a countersink routing that will hold the plate from a center location. I just believe that'll be the right way to do it, and it might be like a little rail, or it actually might be that plate actually has 2 things that go up to hold the bracket system. Couple ideas on that. Might just be having a support run along that screws into. So kind of like a T or a T bracket, or I don't know how to describe it. Okay guys, my idea. So we switch to 8. Yeah. Safety goggles in yellow. lubrication. Is running it along to get the little slight little burrs I get. Flattish enough that I didn't like it. And so started with an 1/8, and the hole's an 1/8. Now I'm going to move to a 1/4, which is for the 1/8 is for the shaft, the screw, and the 1/4. For that button head, you know, you gotta get it wider to get that button head. Okay. Got it. And let's see. What I do. Start it first, and then run. Run it down. Stop there. Looks good. And the other one, I'll show you what I got. Okay. Yeah, so what the fuck did you just do? Well, I'll show you what I just did. See these here? Take 2 out. 1, 2. into inventory. There you go. I made these holes that go in and allow this button head to be flush. I haven't really inspected to see if the screws went through. I think I know what I'm doing. And I think that's what this rim is for. So if you do, you can always caulk it from the outside. I don't see any signs. Back to it, folks. That's all, folks. So that's it. That's what I was doing. If you guys can see it. Okay. Now, let's make it. Put these back on. Go one way. This one is the best shape. It has a slightly earthed up powder coating, and I'm considering doing a second layer on the powder coating just to get that going. See if I can fix that. See if second attempts are good to go on powder coats and how well they work. It's something I'm interested in. So I don't mind that my first one had that little mess up. Is it presentation good right now? Yeah, so I'll make my presentations. Then at that point I can try and see how the fix goes, and if it doesn't go, I could always remake it, try a different color like yellow, and things like that on the replacement. So I could do all different things. I got the tread plate. I could powder coat that black after it's all cut and ready and would work. But then it has these bumps that stick out too much, then go through the machine and back down, so all the aluminum is showing on those spots. Cool idea, right? So then it's just like it's almost totally flat surface. There's these slightly raised, barely sticking up silver diamond plate shapes. I mean, I think it would be cool. I haven't even powder coated diamond plate to see how well it turns out. Black diamond plate. I grounded that down first, then did the diamond plate. I think it would still be cool. So, now when I drop this in, as you can see, the rails, upside down, drop this in. You can see there's a location here and here for where I can screw in. Screw. I'll do that now and show you. Use two different attachments here. This is what I think is the right thing to do. But basically, I'm going to get this screw in first so it feels right. I'm going to actually get this out of the way. This goes over here. Push that back out of the way. On the ground. Now I'm going to be kind of feeling behind my finger here to give good pressure. Pressing down. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah. Pressing down into the pocket and pressing here so that when I'm pressing it down, I just want everything to be nice and tight and coming at a slight angle of approach so that I don't mar the surfaces. Okay, I got it 99% of the way in, 95% of the way in. Stop, take this guy out, remove the bit, put the bit in the shorty in, all the way down, turn the case, 180 degrees, or so, and then here we go. Good. Oh, I'll get an aerial for you guys for this. Okay, why not? A little bit of a above shot for you guys from here. Okay. Got it in half of the way, and I'll do the rest with this guy. Don't have to do this, but I'm going to do this. You know, I have other screwdrivers in the house that are thin and long and easier to do this with, but I'm not going inside. Yeah. This feels tight. That's right. I guess it's tight. And this one feels tight. That's right. Yeah, it's tight. That's right. Now I'm gonna blow this one out a little bit. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. My name is Chris Burns. Some people know me as Idiot Burns. And I'm here to present to you these energy protective cases for Synergy, Igniter, and Randall MTS modules. These cases are not foam cases. They are hard, sturdy, full mount cases. Roadworthy, gig-worthy, TSA travel appropriate cases that if you leave one slot open like this, you can take the unit out of your amp, put it in, and grab another one. So 3 loaded 4 case with 2 in the unit or 1 in the unit will allow you to have an extensive array of switchable modules with you, bringing all 4 in to a studio or other purposes, or just having a stack of these that you that one for one band, one for another band. You play in a cover band with vintage rock and roll, and you have a vintage case. Play in another band where it's all metal, and you have a metal case. You know, you get the idea. These cases, so they have a aluminum rail system that's hard mounted in here to the case, and then they have an aluminum faceplate that is powder coated, so it is scratch resistant, and it's sandblasted to match the texture of the Synergy units. Feels almost the same as all the units except for this sexy green Steve Vai legacy module. That being said, yeah, these stay in the case. They have a rail system that guide, and like I said, they have a very cool screw captivation system. I could talk about them forever. You take them out, you slide it in. They go right to where you want them. You literally press this and flick this. It's easy to get the thread going. It's easier than your Synergy Systems threads, I'll tell you that. So there you go. These are probably gonna go on sale for somewhere around $100 to $89. My face might not have been on camera the whole time, but it doesn't matter. These are what we're looking at. Yeah. So you don't have to have the foam here, but it does protect against possible loose module that you didn't tighten in all the way. I hope you guys like the idea. Yeah, catch you guys on the flip side.